If you would like to see more of what I do, check me out on my website, Tom's Train of Thought, where you could find many different tabs, projects, layout updates, videos, and links, and of course, Rumble. So check that out. The link is in the description, and thank you for your support. A lot of things are on there that is not on YouTube, so check out Tom's Train of Thought website. I also do live streams on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. You can find the links right here on my website. And there are other times when I pop up occasionally. Other times besides the Monday.
Still hearing an echo?
Wednesday night live streams. So check it out.
Okay, still hearing the echo now?
Hey there, buddy, are you doing all right? I'm doing great, as a matter of fact. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. The weather is clear and the sky is blue. Anything I want, baby, I can do.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and I'm on the road.
Yes, I am. Rumble comes on at 8 o'clock. Not. I put that on a little bit later than YouTube. So hold on. I'm running a little bit late.
You might have heard that I was down with the blues, but I can't give you more reason news. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Yes, I past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing business runs your life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're leaving on the next train, babe, so take your seat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
I forgot to turn my microphone back on. I had it muted for a while when I was coughing. Good evening, everybody. It is the middle of August already. All right, we had an echo. And I was knocking things off of there. So I hope we're all back to normal now. We had issues with Comcast earlier. I was getting worried about this stuff because I was down to 2 megabytes per second, and that's not sufficient to run a stream, let alone simulcast. So, hello everybody, and I see Debbie made it in here also. So, hello Debbie, thank you for stopping in here tonight. She made an appearance. All right, happy anniversary. Lips were moving, but nothing was coming out. So we're on YouTube and we're on Rumble. We got Senior Chief on Rumble. He was on here earlier. I don't know if he's still on Rumble. And we got Gerald Stewart, Timberwolf 61. Who else do we have? Our Jim 13A, Jim Tedesco. And Why Are You Naked for Rob. How you doing? And who do we have here on YouTube? We got a bunch of people on here on YouTube. We ended up with Gerald over there. So here we go. Curly Express. He came in early. And Frank Steeler fan. How you doing? And Reggie Stroud. And Jim Tedesco. Low Country Railroad. All right. Good to see you all in here. Barry Olson. Anybody here from Heath? He wasn't feeling well. Robert Sacco, what's up, guys? Chris Ruggieri. Hi, Tom. Good evening, everyone. RHJ Installations. Hi, all from the UK. Hi, all UK. All right, Norman Rowe. Detecting an early echo. I think I took care of that. Ken Amos Jr. How you doing, Ken? Steve 87th. Southern 207th, and fan of trains. And let me see who else we got up in here that snuck in here. And Norman Rose said, happy anniversary. Okay, thank you. And Waycross Train Spotter. Hi, Tom and everyone. I ready for cooler weather, and it hit hot over 100. It's been over 100 here for a long time. And there's Dave, BNSF, and Skill. How you doing in there? I think Schmergy Pierre G. How you doing? Good to see you. From Michigan. Okay, so who else do we have? I think I got everybody in here now. And there's Andy Zimmerman. Thank you very much, Andy, for that amazing super chat. I can't put that down in the lower thirds, but I sure as hell can do this. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, there you go. I could put it in the lower third. It's the super stickers I can't put in the lower third. Thank you very much, Andy. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. You know, we went to Michael's this afternoon. Debbie wanted to go to Michael's. They had a big clearance sale, so I got her $30 worth of paints. They were normally $9.99, the little jugs about, this size and about that big. They were on sale for $3 a piece, so she's got a bunch of them. All right, Western Maryland Railroad. Good to see you in here. Okay, so that's going to help out what I just bought her. Thank you, Andy. I really appreciate it. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, smash that like button like this. All right, smash that like button. And I see Chris Ruggieri stopped in. Senior Chief is back in on Rumble. Let me see who else. Rockin' Russ, Ken Amos Jr. All right, good to see you all in here now. All right, so we got Loft Candy's drawing on Wednesday live stream right there. The video went out at 7 a.m. this morning. I set it up as a premiere to go at 7 p.m. right before the live stream, but I guess I hit the wrong 7 o'clock, so it went out 7 o'clock this morning. I got a list of people right there that's in the drawing. I got 4 more that signed up this afternoon. I have to do another page and then cut them all out, and then we'll pick them out from a hat on Wednesday and see who the winner is. Yeah, that's right, Andy. 37 watching and 26. Somebody needs to smash that like right there. Give it that thing. Like that smash button. There you go, Norman. All right. Okay. Steve, you were distracted. Oh my goodness. And DJ Express watching on both tonight. You are? Did I see you in there? Okay. You didn't say anything on the chat yet. If that's the names on the list if half the names on the list are mine, then no, Rob, half the names on the list aren't yours. You are only on there once. And Where did I miss Ian's Trains? I said somebody saying hello to Ian's Trains, and I didn't say. Oh, there he is. All right, Ian's Trains. How you doing? Sorry I'm late. No problem. I was late too. Okay, so we're even. All right. Okay, what else? Okay. So, okay, DJ, say something on Rumble so I know you're on there too. All right, so I want to give a big thank you to Frank Steeler Fan and Roy Hardwick for giving each gifting 5 memberships to viewers last Monday night. I really appreciate it. Plus, Roy also gave a super chat. So let me put this thank you up there so I can thank everybody for what they do for supporting this channel. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. I would not be able to do it without you. And then you can see I put up in the chat. This is what Rob said over on Rumble. He needs to speak to a supervisor. And I see Dave, BNS N Scale. I guess YouTube knocked off your comment because I don't see it over there. My program picked it up, but I'm kind of leery because YouTube just completely deleted it before I could see it in the chat. It doesn't even show that it was retracted or blocked. So, oh, Andy, my wife, the Cookie Queen, says happy anniversary. So I'm not sure if I want to show that up here, but it says, I'm not going to put it in the lower thirds, but I'll say what he said. The FBI shoots an 80-year-old, 300-pound man because he shot his mouth off threatening Brandon. Takes some brave agents to take down such a serious threat. FBI has gone totally corrupt. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing up on mine. Yeah, there you go, Frank. All right. There you go. Hey, Kyle Stevens. Okay, let me put this up there. My wife, the Cookie Queen, says happy anniversary. Thank you, Annalisa. I really appreciate it. I love your cookies. And Steve87 says happy anniversary. And Kyle Stevens, how you doing? Yeah, and Frank said, Frank caught it. He caught it right away. He caught it before YouTube deleted it. Yeah, screw tube. Yeah, there you go. Everybody's saying screw tube. Yeah, there you go. All right. That is in chat. It's not in my chat. For some reason, it didn't show up in my chat. So it showed up over in my other chat over here where I put it up, where I could put it up in the lower thirds, but it didn't show up in my chat. All right. Can't seem to change it. The bee flew away. Okay. Oh, Timberwolf. Not sure why it comes up as Timberwolf. Okay, so you are... Okay, I see now. So you're Timberwolf on there. So maybe that's how you signed up, because I have two different names on Rumble. I got my channel name and I have my Rumble name. Train of Thought is my Rumble name, and this channel name is Tom Kvichak. So you might have to go into your account overview. Let me see if I can pull it up here on mine. Let me see where you could change your stuff on there. Account options. Now it seems like I can't do it on mine either, because I have Train of Thought is the Rumble name, but I created two channels. One channel is the sync channel from YouTube, and the other one is Tom Kvichak, which is running right now on Rumble. But on my account options, I have the Train of Thought as the name, but account options, my name and my address and all that stuff. But I can't seem to change the original name that I started out with. When I wanted to do it, I wanted to do Tom Kvichak and Train of Thought as the channel, but it didn't work out that way. It came up Train of Thought, and then I had to create the channel Tom Kvichak. Okay. So, I don't know what to tell you. But, okay, now I know who your Timberwolf 61 is. All right. Good to know. Okay. So who else popped in the chat here? All right. Frank says he's working on a cemetery. I ain't scared of no ghosts. And Kyle Stevens says, happy anniversary, Tom and Debbie. Thank you very much. There's Mark E. Saunders. It was yesterday. I put a post up on Facebook. We had dinner at Cody's Original Roadhouse. Both of us had ribs, half rack of ribs, which is really, really good. And I had a big drink, Cody's Sunset. I mow a cemetery. I mowed a cemetery when I was in high school. I got fired for setting it on fire. Oh, gee. Must have shook his cane at the brave ages. Yeah. Yeah, and I just seen a post today that they dragged his body out onto the sidewalk and covered it up. And, you know, for the media to see. I'll tell you what, I would not. Oh. All right, happy anniversary, Mark. This is the one I wanted to put. Do you mow late at night, Reggie? Yeah. It must have been before. They did cremations back then. I'm not that old. Reggie says no, Russ. Okay. Yeah, happy anniversary, Mark. Okay. There we go. Kyle Stevens says happy anniversary. And Jim Tedesco said happy anniversary also. There we go. All right, so we finished Loft candies, and we'll be doing the giveaway on Wednesday, on the Wednesday live stream. I'm now simulcasting here and on Rumble. I decided to do it that way. And I put up a little thing, and let me show it to you right here. This is the little intro that I did for the playlist. And it goes at the top of the playlist. So here you go. It's about 1 minute and 50 seconds long. And I forgot, I got to find those videos that I had. Other videos. Welcome to Workbench Wednesday. Every Wednesday evening on YouTube and another platform, I do a live stream at the Workbench right here. Let me show you. This is what I do. This is the Workbench. This is my current project, Loft Candy. It's a bar mill scale model works kit that I will be giving away at the end of the build. And I'll also be doing another one from Bar Mills, Twin Peaks, right after I'm finished with that. And every time Art Fahey from Bar Mill Scale Model Works puts out another kit in the next year and a half, I'll be featuring it here and building it and giving it away. So keep an eye out for all these live streams here. And if you want to see more of the ones that I did previously, check out my webpage, tomstrainsandthings.com, where you could see the link for the other live streams on the other platform that I can't mention here. So enjoy all these replays, and we'll see you. And have fun building those structure kits or whatever you're doing. So that's the top video on my playlist of Workbench Wednesday. Hard to see where to mow after dark unless there's a full moon. That's right. There you go. And then Waycross also said happy anniversary. And okay, did I miss somebody else that popped in here? Okay. And Frank says he's feeling sleepy now. Dave's doing his N-scale builds. All right. Jim says, wake up, Frank. What's wrong with you? That blue bow, that hypnotizing background there. That one there. Yeah. Does that put you to sleep? Sounds accurate, Frank. There you go. There you go. Let's put that background up there. Put you to sleep there, huh? Okay. All right. So let's get on with what we got here. The train shows. Not that one. Okay. This one here. The wrong button. Holy moly. What am I doing here? Okay. Frank says Z. And Reggie's dizzy. All right. Okay, now we could do this. All right, we got this thing loaded up here. Blue light keeps you from getting good sleep. Yeah, the blue light special at Kmart keeps you from getting good sleep. There you go. We got a bunch of train shows in here. I updated this thing. And so we're going to talk about these right here. And let me see if I can get started. Okay. And Rob says, Foscale announced the big limited run kit for 2023 this past weekend. Be sure to order yours before they are sold out. He always puts out massive kits that I can't afford. I mean, I got to get a lot. I got to get a lot of super chats before I could afford one of them. Okay, got the same T-shirt of your Atlantic coastline. All right, with tender car and Atlantic coastline on the bottom of the T-shirt. Good to hear. Yeah, Robert Sacco said, good old K. Or is Kmart still alive? I know they closed a lot of places. Hey, Daniel Banks, good to see you in here. Glad you can make it in there. Ian's Trains. You're going to D-Land Train Show in October. All right, so when is D-Land? October 7th. So there's no other train show. Oh, there's Pinellas Park. Oh man, that twice a year they have a conflict. So I'm not going to make the D-Land this time. I'll miss you, Ian, because I'll be in Pinellas Park. That's on the other coast. So, oh my goodness. So, uh-oh. Kyle Stevens says he misses Kmart. Yeah, so do I. I miss the blue light special. Dave BNSF said, how long before I get a visit from the government? Yeah, hey, we USA and CEO Railroad. Good day, y'all. All right. Oh, man, this is moving. This is popping through here really fast. All right. Let me put these up in the queue. Okay. So I could put these up here. Holy moly. These are going by really fast. Why is the government coming for you, Dave? Yes, Andy, I'm going to be making it to that because we're not going to go. I don't think we're going to go to Timonium this year. Can't afford to hit Timonium, so we'll be going to Plant City. All right. Let me put these other ones. Kmart, wait, yeah, that's for sure. I miss Sears more than. Okay, so Duluth, Georgia, August 26th. That is, when is that? That's next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. That's near Atlanta. That's on the northeast side of Atlanta. That's always a good show. I hope that they finished construction at the Gaslight. Are they gaslighting you is that the Gaslight? Or is that, do they call it Gaslight Arena? That's a weird name for an arena. I know it's gas energy or something like that. They ought to call it Gaslight for all the construction they have going up there. But it's always a good show. But I was up there like 2.5 years ago also, and they was working on it then. And when I was up there earlier this year, they were still working on it. And it looks like they had a lot more to go. According to Rain Man, Kmart sucks. Okay. Frank says, more info, trainshows.com. Okay, thank you for that. Okay. All right. There's Dave Thompson. How you doing? You made it to the live broadcast again. All right. Thank you for stopping in. And then we got Grapevine, Texas, August 20 through 27th. That's an NMRA event. That's up in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Art Fahey said he is going up there, not as a Bar Mills representative, but as a civilian. So Andy Zimmerman says, who is going to Grapevine? And I told you that. Art Fahey, in his video that he put out a couple of days ago, said he would be going to that event. When is that? Next week? All next week. From Sunday to Sunday. Well, in two places they have 20 to the 27th, and another place it says 25th to the 27th. So I guess the train show for us regular people that aren't belong to NMRA or don't pay the full price for the whole NMRA event is only for 3 day. Okay, Ian's Trains. Bye, guys. I got to go. Thanks for stopping in, Ian. And Dwayne, Superior Junction Railway, Dwayne Miller. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in here. I really appreciate you for coming in. Okay, so that's Grapevine, Texas, NMRA. That's a really good one. And I got, how did I put Duluth, Georgia up there twice? How did I do that? Hold on a second. Let me correct this thing. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I did that. Look at that. All right, just like that. I got it corrected. I got a room for one more down there now. All right. So we got Pinellas Park, Florida, August 26th on the same weekend. That's a Regal Railway. That's at the Performing Arts Center in Pinellas Park. Hey, Tiny Town Trains TV. Good to see you in here. Glad you can make it in there. I saw your comment earlier. Was that comment or I don't know if it was a comment or an email, but hello, Tiny Town Trains TV T4. Good to see you. Okay, all right. Just jinxed that, Russ. Ken Amos Jr. Okay. And Robert Sacco says, I need to become an NMRA member. Yes, you do. I don't know why you're not. I was a long time ago. I should start again. It's all that anniversary partying, that's for sure. Yeah. And Ken Amos Jr. as Rob if he got one of those Foscale models. Packers won. Brewers swept White Sox. Great weekend here. Oh, geez. I don't watch sports anymore. What did Russ say that he can't talk about it, huh? Oh, wait a minute. I still have a water heater from Sears with Roto Swirl 9-year warranty. It is 23 years old, no problem yet. Original stat and elements, no leaks yet. All right. And Andy says you should become an NMRA member, especially if you are a member of the SSR. Shh, okay. All right. Okay, what do we have now? After Pinellas Park, we have Melbourne, Florida, September the 2nd. That's always a good show. That's on the east coast of Florida. And in Melbourne, not too far from the show, a couple of miles away on the main highway, coastal road, is, I can't remember the name, but there's a train store. They hit all the local train shows. TRF, I can't remember it. Somebody will put it up in there. And then there's the Villages, September 16th and 17th. That's another good one. So we might make it to that one there. And then Pinellas Park, there you go, Robert Sacco, October 7th in Pinellas Park at the Performing Arts Center. And then the open house in Largo, which is just a few miles away. Always a good show. And you get cookies and donuts and coffee. Last time they had coffee at the train show and then cookies and donuts at the clubhouse. So I always like those cookies. Not so much the donuts, but I love the cookies. All right. Randall Ellison, good to see you in here. Glad you could make it back in here. Figured I'd drop by and say hello. Hello, Randall. All right. Okay. Yes, sir. There you go. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I look forward to the big hug every time that I go there. All right. There you go. I get way too many cookies. Andy, the way your wife bakes the cookies, I'm surprised you're not 300 pounds. She makes good cookies. And in the shape of trains too. Okay. My goodness. That yeah, that one got blocked. Thanks for whoever put that back up in there. Okay, so Tiny Town Train. So I've been trying to say hi back by getting nothing but errors on YouTube. That's what happens on YouTube. I don't know. Did somebody say cookies? I love cookies. My middle name is Cookie Monster. There you go. All right. Hey, there you go. Okay. Randall Ellison said, I just stare at food and gain weight. Okay. Frank Steelerfan gifted 5 Tom's Trains and Things membership. Frank, thank you. Thank you very much for doing that again. Magnum, Having Good Time, John Cotton, Sean Malone, and Epic Gamer, who have all been lurking in here, was just gifted memberships by Frank. So let me put this up here. We'll count that as a super chat. All right, thank you very much, and we'll put this new thing up here since we got new members. Thank you very much, Frank. I really appreciate it. Hey, everybody, been a while. Glad to see you all. Hey, Lee Way, good to see you. I got your email, but I don't have your email address. But as long as you're in here, I'll show you. He was trying to offload some of his N-scale stuff. But here is the guy that I was telling you about right here. Might do you some good. Aaron and Sarah Camberlin. They do a lot of stuff in N-scale. They buy up stuff. So send me your email address and I'll give you a photo, or if you want to, screenshot this right here. And they also have a QR code right here. We buy collections, DCC installs, and train repairs. All right. I met them about a year and a half ago when they were starting out, and they are getting bigger and bigger every train show. So there you go. Sunshine Region, Florida. There you go, Andy. I knew that's what it was. Okay, awesome gesture, Frank. That's twice that Frank did that. He did it last Monday also. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, Andy Zimmerman. A&S trains, they are excellent, and they will be at the NMRA train show. That's good to hear. I met them, I think Bradenton, it was either Bradenton or D-Land was their very first show, and they were, maybe Bradenton, they were giving away $25 gift certificates as the door prize, and I won it, and I picked up, well, I don't have it here, but I got one of their buildings that they were selling. It's in the back there somewhere. I moved everything, but everything's back air now, as you can see right there. Okay, so Frank, you got me distracted. I really appreciate it. So let me get back over here to this thing right here so we can talk about train shows again. Where was we? We was in Pinellas Park, weren't we? All right. So, Russ, you live in the RSR, rain shine region. I don't think that's the same one. Okay, but it's close. SSR. Okay, so Robert Sacco's train show. We'll be going to that one, not the D-Land this time. We'll probably hit the D-Land when they have it in October, November, in January. That's a really big one. So D-Land is the same day. That's on the East Coast, and Robert Sacco's on the West Coast. So we'll get a big bear hug from Robert. And okay. I know what I could put up there. At the end, at the bottom, over here, way down at the bottom, and I'll say that when I get to the bottom. D-Land, Florida, okay, Plant City, Florida, October 14th, but let me see. It goes on for how many days, Andy? About 4 days? It's all 12, 13, and 14, is that what it is? In Plant City, it's an NMRA event. The train show is on the 14th, but always a good event. I like going to see that. And usually, I'm not sure how it works out. Okay, yes. I'm not sure how it works out. Usually, one weekend a month is the Classic Car Show in downtown Plant City. So the last couple of times they had the train show at Plant City, it was on the same weekend that they have the Classic Car Show. So whenever it is, I hope it comes out at the same time, because that's always good to see. I got a lot of photos from the last time that we was there. But if you're at that event, go downtown Plant City. And in downtown Plant City, they also have the virtual rail cam right there at the Diamond. They got a double diamond there, and then they got the museum right across from the viewing platform. So a lot of good things to see in Plant City. And they also got a nice airport there. They had a thing that I missed. Didn't want to go, but we'll get into that some other time. And then there's Timonium, Maryland, October 14th and 15th. That's the one I wanted to see, but we're not going to be able to go up to that one. You know, the economy, the price of gas, $3.89 right now, and the way things cost, yeah, we're just broke. I'm so broke I can't even pay attention. Oh, man. What was I doing? Okay, now Kansas City, again, October 14th and 15th. I don't know if that's a big one or not. I'm not sure. And then Altoona, PA, another NMRA, 19th through the 22nd of October. So there's a bunch of NMRA events all over the country. And November, I think it's November the 5th. Robert, you got to let me know. Zitnik Trains, their sidewalk sale on Sunday. Is that November 5th? I'll have to look it up. They've been advertising. They've been doing a lot of remodeling there. I've seen a lot of posts. Okay, yes, okay. Now, and they're and on TV saying the price of food is dropped. Yeah, eggs dropped. That's about the only thing. $3.89. That's cheap. We are over holy cow, $4.50. Oh man, $3.42 in North Carolina. Yeah, I mean it was down to $3.30 something, and it went up about 40 cents, and then it went up another. It went up to $3.89. It came down a little bit and went back up to $3.89 today. So I guess the oil reserve is dwindling. It's starting to go up just in time for Labor Day. Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, so let me get the viewer ones here. Okay, Frank Steeler fan said Greenberg train show. August 19th and 20th. Did I miss that one? Oh, how did I miss that one? All right, Chantilly. Okay, Greenberg train show. Chantilly, Virginia. Okay. Oh, you got me confused here. Oh, you got it in two different things. Okay. So Chantilly, Greenberg train show is in Chantilly. Okay. And then November 4th and 5th, Monroeville. Okay. I'm confused. But you could read that. And Frank could explain it better. Because here's the other one. Forte, Kansas City. Okay. All right. There you go. Schmergy Purgy. He says 82623 Grand Rapids Model Railroad Historical Society Open House 4040 Lakeland Avenue Northwest Comstock Park, Michigan. All right. Okay. So that's all the train shows we got here. Let me pull up RailServe over here so you can see what's going on here. And what month do I have it on here? Okay, but I'll give you their address. Okay, Rob, he's got to run. Don't run too fast, Rob. You might get hurt. Okay. See you later, Rob. And I'll put it up here on Rumble too. There's the RailServe. And RF Sparky dropped in. Good evening. All right. Ken Amos Jr. said, I passed this year so far, got 4 waterfront kits and not 100% sure I can fit another one. Oh my goodness. Ken, you're on a roll. All right. So, all right. What else do we have here? Off the rails. Oh, off the rails. Good to see you in here. Let me get the chat back up over here. Okay. Okay, so we got another one here. Let me see where I was. They cut production. Yeah, the Saudis are not cooperating with Sleepy Joe. $2 liters at $9 a gallon. All right. Date before show. Okay, date. Okay, date. Okay, date is before the show. Okay, thank you, Frank, for putting that up there. Let me put this up there again as soon as I go through there. Off the rails, Western Australia. G'day, fellow train critters. I hope that's say hoping you're all well. Okay. Manitoba Mega Train Show, September 30th, October 1st, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. All right, thank you for hoping. Yeah, there you go. Trainshow.com. Okay. Glad I got gas yesterday. Yeah, Wawa on the north end was $3.89. Marathon was still $3.69, and what's the other? Murphy was still $3.63. So those two were probably by late this afternoon. Those prices probably went up since Wawa put theirs up, because usually they all go down the road. They Let me copy this so I can get it up over here. Trainshow.com. Okay, there you go. Okay, there's all the stuff right there. Okay, all right. Great I had this up here before one time. Okay, Greenberg trains to Chantilly, Monroeville, Wilmington, Mass, Edison, New Jersey. All right. So there's a lot of in Wheaton, Illinois. All right. Kansas City is a great train shows. Shakopee, Minnesota. Springfield, Illinois. Xenia, Ohio. Connellsville, Illinois. Pleasantown, California, all the way up to December. Man, it goes all the way up to March. Thank you very much, Frank, for putting that up in there. Okay. Whew. All right. So you need some nitroglycerin buying gas for the damn cheapest pain for the chest pain. Yeah, I can remember back in the 70s when I worked on the railroad. They were selling like little vials, 2-ounce glass. I don't know what the hell it was, to add to your gas tank to boost your octane rating. I don't know what it was, but it was like $2 for a little 2-ounce thing. You'd drop it in your gas tank, and whew, man, that would help out a lot. And it didn't last for very long. Hey, and E.I. John, good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping in. We're at $2.62 per liter for LPG. All right. Highest at my station with Biden was $5.54 a gallon. Ooh, that is outrageous. All right. Okay. I think I got everybody in there now. That's it. That's it. And let me say hello to Bar Mills over here. All right. There's the one I just finished, Loft Candies. And we're going to be doing Twin Peaks. Let's see if he's got this up in there. Well, let's go back to the home page. Off the Rail says about $6. Oh my goodness. Twin Peaks is the last one right there. Uh-oh. He added more. There we go. HO scale. Twin Peaks. This is the one that we will be doing starting on Wednesday. If you stick around on Rumble tonight, I'll open up the box and let you see what's in the box. These two that I did, let me get back over here. This one here, Loft's Candies and Twin Peaks, although they are I'm not sure he is shipping them yet. Okay, so instructional update. Download the PDF below for a slight instructional update along with some extra signs. I called him on Monday when I was doing the kit, and I showed him something. And I'll show you a video of it here pretty soon, what I found, and he said he was going to correct it. So I'm glad he put that in there, and he also emailed me some signs because I said, hey, Art, you got all these signs in there for a hardware store, but nothing for candy stores. So I'm going to have to figure out how to make them bigger because when I printed it out, they was really, really small. All right. Oh, my goodness. Octane boost. There you go. Whatever it was, but it helped. Jeff Sykes says, still no train shows in Michigan till mid-October in Lower Michigan. Oh, my goodness. All right. About $6 a gallon. Okay. A country with our available oil supply within its own borders should never struggle to produce. That's for sure. I agree with you 100%, Frank. And I should put that little heart back up here just for that, so you could hit the 100 on that one. Isn't your Aussie dollar worth less than US dollar off the rails? I don't keep track of that. It's about 61 cents at the moment, Russ. Okay, there you go. He answered it for you. Okay. All right, so all right, there we go. Hey, Fultz Belly Model Railroad. Good to see you in here. Rick. All right. Hey, Rick. Your name's on the list right there. Okay. So you're entered. We're going to have the drawing on Wednesday for Loft candies right there. That's a good question. Ask what's his name, Gavin Newsom. Ask him how you're going to run all that electric cars and electric everything else. Hey, Bernard C., good to see you in here. Glad you can make it in here. That is the entry list. That's not the winners list. There's one winner on there, just like the Mega Million. Okay, Frank emailed my entry tonight. Good. All right. I'll have to check it out and send you a confirmation. What are you drawing, Tom? Drawings for, Tom? This right here. That right there. I just finished it. And it's an HO scale, and I'm going to have the drawing on Wednesday on the live stream. So if you haven't done so already, let me fix this other one so we could get the thing up here. There we go. And I'm going to switch sides here. Hold on a second. Let's go like this. All right. Loft Candies giveaway. Give your name, channel name, or on YouTube and on Rumble if you got them on there. Address and phone numbers. And don't forget, Ian, you still have to give me your zip code. Okay. Put your address and phone number if you'd like to. And send it to workbenchwednesday@gmail.com. I'll accept entries up until 5 p.m. on Wednesday. That's the cutoff right there. I posted that in the video this morning that I was supposed to put up at 7 o'clock, but it went out at 7 a.m. Dummy me. But that's what you got to do. Put Loft Candies in the subject line. Give me your name, channel name, if you got a channel on YouTube or Rumble, address and phone number if you'd like to put your phone number. What about us N scalers? I talked to Artie And I said, if he still hasn't given me a direct answer yet, but I says if I've been polling on Monday night trying to get enough people on here. I think we got about 20 people. And I said, I'm going to, if I can get enough, I want to do an N scale. So he really hasn't given me a definite answer, but hopefully, I'll get it to do an N scale one. And he just sent me an email today that he's got something new coming out next week that he's going to have me review, but it's not going public yet. So he's going to have me reviewing it and doing all kind of stuff to it beforehand. But let me show you what I had. Okay, let me pull this up here. And here is what instructional update. Okay, this is what I told him right here, because when I was putting it together, he had this 5/32 column going all the way down. But the only problem is with that right there, this is right here is where the storefront goes. So I told him about it and he corrected it right away. Okay. And there is the new signage, because the signs that he has for the windows inside of the buildings are all for hardware stores. And I said, hey, you don't have anything in there for candy stores. Okay, so thank you, Art, for correcting that. All right, so good deal. All right. And I got a video on that showing you what I did. Okay, let me see. What did I miss here? Uh, 4.5 liters to a gallon here. Your gallon is short of the imperial one. Oh, I don't know what. Kevin can't even run his own state, and he wants to run for president. Yeah, and what about, well, I just talked about that. Yeah, Tom's Lotto. We only have one supplier down here now, and we no longer store or process here either. Had a Dodge batch a few years back, and there was no fuel for the night. Holy moly. Are they pushing electric cars in Australia? I seen on the news today, I think it was, who I can't remember who it was on, but Australia is pushing to go all digital. I have a microscope, a digital microscope already. Who wants candy? There you go. All right. All right. Australia's storage is now about 3 weeks worth. It's a joke. They closed all the tanks in Melbourne when they closed the refinery, let alone the ones in Sydney. Holy moly. Okay, see, I just sent, okay, send it. Okay, sent the email. All right, good deal. BP shut down their storage here. Holy moly. What about the adult candy store we have across? Well, you would have to take a look at, let me see if we could find the adult candy store. Let me see if he's got Wicked Wandas in here. I got Wicked Wanda. I did that long time ago. I don't know if that's still available. Is that an under $50 one? Wissinger's. I don't see it. I'm going to search. Okay, Wicked Wanda's. Okay, there we go. There's your adult candy store right there. Wicked Wanda's. The friendliest house in town. I built that one probably about 9 years ago before I started this YouTube channel. And I got it sitting, where do I have it sit? In fact, it's sitting right behind Loft's Candy right there. All right. I just wonder how much timeshare mail we're going to get after Tom sells all our addresses. Not timeshare. You're going to get vehicle vehicle warranty. There you go. Triple X Candy. How wicked is she? She's pretty wicked. Yeah, look at her face right there. That's pretty wicked right there. That comes in N scale. All right. It comes in N scale. It comes in HO, and it comes in O scale. Okay. All right. Comes in all three. Well, I don't think anything is more wicked than Nancy. that is impossible. Okay, so I got a couple of videos up here. I'm not sure which one is the one that has. Let me see if I could find the one. Not that one. Maybe this one here. Okay, here's the one. All right. Here's one. Red light special. There you go. Red light district. All four. All right, Gerald. I got to do our red light district. Then women got bills too. We're down to 5 houses. Yeah, red light specials. There you go. All women look good in N scale. Okay. There you go. How can you tell? All right, here's what I came up with. And here's the finished storefront right there. All right. These skinny windows have one tab on the top. I just fit the tab inside the slot, glued the top, let it set in there, and I placed glue on the edges. You can see some of the glue in there. And just let it sit there and hold it in place like that. Well, this part right here was in the video that I did this morning, but the rest of it, I don't think so. I'm not going to put any signs in the window. I'm going to put something behind, since this is recessed like that. See you, Steve. I'll have some room. Thanks for stopping in. To put something back in here. I'll have to find something. Looking at all these signs for the building, most of them are set up for a hardware store, you know, except for the Loft's Candy right here. But all of these are for hardware store. Most of these are hardware store signs. Runkle's Cocoa. And maybe American National Red Cross Disaster Relief Headquarters. That's about the only two on here that you could use for a candy store. So I'm going to see if I could find any other signs that I could put on the side walls. But that's about it. I'm just waiting for this to set up all the way. I have all the windows and doors in, and I glued the back. And I'm going to wait until this thing dries up all the way before I attempt to put all the walls together.
That's too complicated.
Because we
That's
have,
too much work for me.
okay, this goes like that right there.
I got GIMP for
And then
creating
this goes
stuff, but
here.
it's a lot of work. Okay, this might not be where it
The
is.
same paint 3D.
Okay, where that one had it where I found the decals. Okay. Maybe this one here. I'll just go through all.
And while we're waiting for the storefront to dry, we'll start putting the windows on the walls and the doors. And I'm just going to put Scotch tape on this back door or the side door right there for the window.
I changed my mind on that one.
They didn't cut out one, and there's enough room on there, but you know, it's real close tolerance. So I'm bad at cutting, so we'll just put some Scotch tape on it and trim it up. But we'll put these windows in here. We'll glue them in place. Make sure we figure out which side is the top and which side the bottom. And usually the top of it is, the top window is further in.
Okay, let's try this one here.
We're going to add a little bit of glue to the
I know it's in one of
tabs,
these.
and then just hold them in place until they're dry. And I'll put a little bit more towards the back of it so it doesn't seep
That's for sure. The
out
room.
in the front.
But we can make
And I'll do this
more
on
room,
glass so we
always.
don't stick it to the cutting pad. And if there's any glue that comes out, then we'll just be able to wipe it. And there's like a little play in there, so you got to try to just center it.
Well, I got about 4 or 5 different kinds. I might have it somewhere. I'm working on this bottle right now. It's almost empty. It probably does.
And you just put a little bit, like I said, you just put a little bit on the front of the tab, because you don't want it too much of it coming out, like I did right there. But we can always get that off of there. And we're going to line this with the top piece also, just to make sure that that center one, because there's a lot of wiggle room in the door in the center, not so much on the windows on the side. So and we'll set it here. I'm not going to glue the top in yet. We're just going to line it up to make sure that we have it square. I like mine to set for a while, just for this purpose here, that you could play around with it and reposition. Okay. So I'm going to let the glue dry on the bottom before I glue the top in, and then we'll have to, these angle windows has a tab on the top, so we'll just slip it in on the top and then slide it in. Okay, I found the video. Well, I noticed this one, I had it together, but I had to cut out this bracing on this side right here. You know, that 5/32 bracing that comes all the way down, just so I can get the storefront in. So we're gonna have to change that on the good night, Reggie. Instruction sheet. Thanks for stopping in. So this can fit in there. So I cut it out with a saw, and then use my X-Acto blade to release the glue. So we'll have to glue this into place here in a minute, right here. Not much to hold on to, because you got the 1/16 inch on this side and that, and you can glue this, but you're gonna have to be gluing the window to the other window, or to the, let me see, yeah, it'll be to the other window, because that sits back behind the 1/16 of an inch corner brace. Okay, so that's what we will do. All right, I was just checking on the emails. We got Ken Amos Jr., we got Low Country Railroad, Frank Stiller fan, and CNEI John just entered. Let me see, Stephen PSAP earlier, and who was the other one? Thomas. Thomas Atler. So we got 6, 7 more to the list that I have to print out a second page over here, and we're getting it up there. I glaze most of my windows with white glue pulled over the openings. Takes a while to dry, but gives it a nice, clear, old-fashioned glass appearance. That's a good idea. I usually when I'm finished, I'll go on the in, I'll hold it and spray some matte finish on the inside, so it gives it a look where you can't see inside. If I don't want you to see inside. Could you put a back on the soffit of the bricks to catch the window section? It didn't go all the way up that far, but I just glued there's a piece, a top piece and a bottom piece, and I glued them onto the sides. On the one side, there was another 3D window over there, peel and stick. So, and there was a 1/16 of an inch quarter brace. So I got it. So we got it all figured out. So thank you for that suggestion. All right, so we're going to be working on Twin Peaks, but in the meantime, we're not going to start on that till Wednesday. But in the meantime, let me see. Let me put this up here. Here's this view right here. Now you can see that in between kits, I've been doing this right here. I filled in all the scenery right here. This is right behind me. And I'm going to be working on this over here. Let me get the other view. And that right there, that is my industrial area. You see a new shed. There's a bunch of sheds over there. Where you see a new shed. There's a shed over here. There's a shed over there. I got a couple of sheds. Okay, let me start in the grassy area. Okay. This way down here. This one here and this one right here. I think these are laser art kits. I did these a long time ago. This right here is a Titchy group. This is a milk shed. It comes with a bunch of milk cans. I think it. Oh, here the camera's over here. Let me get the other camera over here so you can see it. Hold on a second. This is a Titchy group one. It's plastic. That's all the milk cans that I wanted. I think it came with 40 some milk cans. That's all I put up in there. I still have a bunch of milk cans to put back for other places. Oh no, my guy fell over again. I'm going to have to glue him up there. He's got a basket of goodies. He's out of place, but hell with it. And that shed back there, that's the one I just finished. Hey, JT, I haven't done the rant yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're still working on this right here. Okay, so that shed right here, that is Old Man Simon's garage. That's the stick built that I just finished, and that's where that one's going to be. So I'm working on the industrial area. You can see it right here, and let me get the other camera view up here. And I got two double slip switches. You can see one up at the top, right behind my multimeter. There's a double slip switch up there, and there's a double slip switch on the other end of the yard. Did have a mini warm-up rant in chat about fuel, Western Australia, about fuel everywhere. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll get to the rant. And I just got in a bunch of 15-inch radius curved track. Just got them in this afternoon right before the stream, and you can see them stacked over there right above the pliers. And I got one of them in place right next to that. I think it's a 60-degree diamond, and I'm going to have to cut off about a third of it and put the short third on the other end of the diamond to come down towards me. Let me see if I can get my hand over here on this end right here. it was cheaper to buy a pack of 6 tracks than to buy, I think it was 4 1/3 sections of it. So we got four tracks going up in the industrial area, going up out of sight. One's, I'm going to have flats all along the incline, and basically 2 of those tracks are going to be, actually, the second track is, I'm going to have right at the very top of the scene right there. You can see the one track ends, and the industry is going to come out a little bit deeper. And so that second track is going to supply that one. The first track is going to be a very narrow one, and then I'm going to have a real narrow one coming down close to the bottom off of the diamond. And then there's 2 runaround tracks off of the main. My meter is, the bottom of my meter is sitting on the outer loop of the main. So I have 2 runaround tracks and the inside runaround track is connects to the outer loop of the main. And then right where I have another turnout right at the foot of that multimeter, the leg that pops out of it. And that is going to be another siding that comes down to where my soldering iron is and where the tracks are. I'm going to have it coming over there, and I'm going to have some buildings down in there. So that is my industrial area, and I'll be working on that tomorrow and Wednesday before we do the live stream. So that's what it looks like there. And there is the rest of the layout. There, right up here is some of the new structures that I just did. There is Loft Candy sitting right there, and I think I have Gravely building right next to it, and a bunch of old DPM kits way in the back, and then way, way back there, some more DPM kits and some other kits, and then there are all my refreshment coffee mugs and things, and all my Culvers and Bucky's stuff back there. I had to move them off at the front so I could work up here. And there is Arduini's Manufacturing. Right behind Arduini's is Earl's Oil. You can see, I can't remember what that one is. That's a Bar Mills kit, but I put that in with Earl's Oil. That is a kerosene tank, but you can't see it from right here. And then Simon's Garage. I have some more oil facilities right here. Old Man Hearts and a bunch of other stuff going back over there. There's my waterfront. And then right over here, I think I'm going to do a little bit more waterfront here because I got it dropped down. Formerly brought to you by Doritos. Yes, and I still have 3 bags of Doritos sitting on the floor. I mean, I think that their dates on them are November, December, and January. But I was told as long as you don't open them, they're still good. I quit eating them in November or October, and I kind of went on not a strict diet, but where's Tom's pipe and tubing shop? That'll go on the second level back, probably back right in front of the flag right there, because I I'm trying to get this thing done right over here so I could add my board coming across over here and then bringing it over onto this side. I still have to connect a few of these tracks over here and then drill in for the feeders, and that's all I got left. I was waiting on those 15-inch radius tracks. I got them in so I could proceed. Now that is willpower. I had to lose weight to bring my sugar down because as long as my weight is down, my sugar's good. But my A1C was up like 9. And since I cut back on stuff, the last time I seen them was 5 months ago, and it was pretty good. It was down to, my A1C was down to 5. I went from 9 down to 5. He says, I'll see you in 6 months. I have an appointment with him in September. So we'll see what it is then. You heard Debbie. You heard Debbie in there. I didn't hear Debbie. She was in here earlier, though. She's helping, though. You can hide your candy under the candy store. That's too obvious. You got to hide it someplace else. Yeah, so I'm trying to get it down lower because 2 years ago it was up to 12 something. Because when I was having my headaches, they put me on prednisone, a high dose of prednisone, like 20 milligrams twice a day, and it shot my A1C and my. I went into the hospital to have my biopsies because they thought that I had a problem in whatever these is called right here. So they had to do a biopsy there to see if I had an issue there. And my sugar was up to, it was really high. I can't remember, but it was extremely high. And they gave me insulin, doses of insulin, and my sugar went up slightly higher, but they still did it anyway. So as long as I keep my weight down, my sugar is okay. It's under control. Yeah, I got it in. I showed it last Monday for Tom's Tube Steaks. Yeah, but after I finish Twin Peaks, I'll get back on Tom's Tube Steaks. But yes, it looks a lot better. And where did I put it? Now, here it is right here. This is it right there. So you can see how thin that is. The original one, all this blank space was not blank. This is plywood. This is 1/16 inch plywood, and it wasn't cut all the way through. So that's the problem I was having. But that's going to work a lot better. That is just like it's supposed to be aluminum, and glass goes in there, acrylic acetate goes in there, and so I'll paint that silver to represent aluminum, and it goes around like this. I think it comes in 4 sections. Yeah, it's like 4 sections. It comes out on an angle like this and then goes into a triangle. So, and he gave you some pallets and some corrugated roofing and some 3D detail parts. A bunch of fire hydrants to put out the fires. So it came pretty quick. I was very close to needling insulin, cut away down on the carbs, and then the sugar went from type 2 back to pre. Well, I've been on glipizide, just the pills, but I mean, he had to double up my glipizide, so hopefully when I go back in September, he'll cut back on the glipizide. Yeah, I got get my weed down, took the plane up yesterday, and had a hell of a time getting off the ground. My fads don't fly well. That would be a problem, you know? Yeah. Okay. So, did somebody say rant? Okay, we started this off earlier because I started off before the show about Comcast, what they were crapping about. And let me see if I still got this up here. Okay, let me put this up here. Here is what I was freaking out about. You can see that. I don't know if you can see my cursor in the view, but it dropped down where the upload speed went down to, let me see what it was, 2.12, and this is where I restarted the modem twice. It went to 2.63, and then 1.92, and then finally, right before after I was on my cell phone going through the Xfinity app, which didn't help, and I was on there for about 10 minutes trying to find the number to call them to complain, and then finally it went up, but it only went up to 31.12. So it's normally 41.16. When was this? 7:10. That was Thursday. So, Jim, that was probably when you was having problems because it went down. Here's the 9th. It went down again. But here's the download speed, which don't really matter. But see, it's never been up in the gigabyte speed, which they advertise 1200 megabytes per second. It's never been up there. Let's see. 791.01 was the highest I've ever had. 940 there. And today, 737. So, and it dropped down right before I started. So you can see it right there. So Comcast sucks. I think I heard a rant was coming on. Yeah, we got a few rants today. So that was the Comcast. And then we ranted about gas too, because gas prices are up again. I'm not going to go there, but YouTube, let's rant about YouTube again, because they're screwed up. And I did some videos on here, and I probably didn't download them. But the other day I put out that, and I showed you the video. It was 1 minute and 48 seconds long. And it took YouTube about a half an hour to process that video. And I don't know what the hell's going on. But then the premiere that I did, okay, now they have to distinguish between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. I must have missed it somehow. But I put in 7 o'clock, and it ended up 7 a.m. But I wanted the premiere to come up at 7 p.m. right before the live stream. And that's when most of the people on. Nobody's on 7 o'clock in the morning unless you're early risers or you work the midnight shift and you're just getting home, like Reggie. So, but I woke up and I turned on the computer and I said, holy moly, I got 70 views on it already. What the hell's going on here? Which I didn't want. Hey, Wigwag, you was there this morning, and you'll notice that I wasn't there in the chat. YouTube can't handle the truth, that's for sure. Mini rant, yeah, I'm going all over the place with these rants today. I got a bunch of them. Yeah, I need some dogs for my. I think I got some dogs. Well, I'll have to get a hold of Mini Prince. Frank says he got 817 down, 107 up. That's not very good. Is that megabytes or kilobytes? I wonder if those solar storms messing the microwaves. Okay. It was a nice. Yeah, I missed it. I was still sleeping. You got notified at noon for a 7 a.m. premiere. Yeah. Well, that's YouTube for you. The kids got to go to school. Ken Amos, good night. Hi, thanks for stopping in. Megabytes. Okay, so you're doing pretty good there. You should be streaming all the time with 107 megabytes per second. I'm lucky to get 31.12. Okay, best results. Okay, here it is. Best results that I ever had was 42.09, and download was 971.01. All right. So that's the best Comcast could do. But on YouTube, now I don't have the things here on YouTube, but let me see if I could pull up. That's live chat. Here's my channel. Let me see if I could find the right page. But okay, here it is. So playlist promo for Workbench Wednesday. Now, I've seen this a couple of times. Now, it says I have 3 comments. I've looked everywhere, even in the held for review, and I can't find any comments anywhere. So what the hell are they talking? Oh, you can't see that. Okay, let me let me make this smaller so you can see it. Oh, wait a minute. I just have to bring it down this way and move it over. Okay, so there you go. It says I got 3 comments. So I haven't responded to. No comments found. Try searching for something else. Turn that off. No content available. Held for review. Nothing there. So what the hell are you talking about, YouTube? What the hell is going on? And the same thing happened on another one too. So I don't know what the hell YouTube is doing. They just screwing everything up. And they are so behind on everything. Think I commented, I watched it, but it's not there. I know when they held for review, or they used to have one for spam too, but they cut that thing out, but they just put it in held for review. But they hold them, and held for review shows up a couple of weeks after the point. Yeah, Bernard, they probably do because they're on Starlink. Elon's taking care of them. Well, see, we don't have Verizon here, and I'm hoping for Frontier, I think it's Frontier, because they're the one that took over the contract for Verizon in Florida. And I think a couple of months ago, I told you that I was on a phone with them for about 45 minutes, and then they finally said, we'll put you on the list. And they gave me a phone number to call, and it was CenturyLink. I said, no, thanks. I got notified of the premiere last night. It said 6 a.m. my time. Well, that's when I uploaded it and scheduled it. But yeah, well, you're in Central Time though. Yeah. But yeah. But I wanted it to come out at 7 p.m. so I could do it right before the live stream, because you'll notice at the end I said, keep an eye out for the live stream right after this. So I screwed up. Off the rails, Western Australia. I'm going to do a speed test on my Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is usually slower than wired, though. .2 megabytes down and 10.2. Well, that's still pretty good, but not really, really fast. That's better than what most people have. But what else has YouTube done? I know there was something else, but I forgot. Let me check around here and see if I could find it. I know there is something else in here. Because there's always something that YouTube screws up. Okay, well, it's not really pertinent, but in analytics, this summer, I think I mentioned this before, everything's been going downhill since November of last year. And YouTube's been pushing, for you to do more and more content, like pushing super chats and stuff like that, pushing your sales on the shelf down below. Oh, yeah, and another thing, share links with your audience. They changed that. I said sometime in August. They are, here, let me put this up here. You can showcase up to 14 links on your channel page. Just make sure they follow our external links policy. So it used to be on your About page, and then you'll notice down on the bottom, if you look in your channel, they put little icons on there for your links. Now in the middle, they're putting one link and then a little, deal there where you could learn more. But and they're probably going to put a restriction on some of the shit on there, because it says check your external link policies. Linking changes on YouTube to reduce spam and spam attempts. Links in YouTube Shorts comments and Shorts description will be non-clickable starting. Okay, so Shorts comments. Okay, and the links in the Shorts comments. So who cares about Shorts? This change will roll out gradually. We're also retiring banner links on October 10th and introducing a new way to showcase important links on your channel page. You can start preparing channel profile links on August 10th, and your audience will see them starting August 23rd. Okay, so on my channel, let me see if I can pull my channel up. I think you can already see it. Let me pull it up here. So here's my channel, and there's the links that they're talking about right here. Used to, over here, they had little icons that showed your links. But here's my locals, and it says and 4 more links. So you click on 4 more links, and it just takes you to the About page where your links are. So before, when you was on your home page, it only showed about 4 links over here. And usually right up here, it shows it's not showing it right now, but it usually shows my introductory video. Heath posted on his comments page, he was tearing down his shelves. I seen it on there this morning or yesterday. Yeah, they just can't leave well enough alone. Yeah, Studio seems to hide comments for me too. I only get notifications from half of the subs that join. I don't get any notifications. I have to actually go in on the one page and check the subs. And I'll show you that in a second here. But yeah, usually this right here shows my introductory video, and it's not showing there anymore. Oh yeah, another thing. Okay, so now it's showing up. This is the other thing, DCC++ Basics and Beyond. Now, yesterday, this wasn't on here, but this has, I put this video up on there 6 days ago and put it in that DCC is here. Put it in that playlist, and it never showed up. This was the premiere for this, and this was not there. So they are way behind, like 5 days behind on putting stuff up. But I have a video that posts, it's a promo video, and it's not in there. So shame on you, YouTube. I'm going to have to change my banner up here because I don't have Leakin Creek anymore. So I was thinking about changing it to Monday and Wednesday live streams. I got to go where I can cast Rumble to my big screen. All right. Good to hear. Yeah, we'll be leaving here and going on Rumble pretty soon. PooTube. Yeah, there you go. So I'm finished. Yeah. It's probably very busy with, let me see if I can find it in here. Where's my subscriptions? And he had it up in his community page. Let me just go to subscriptions over here. Oh, geez, gonna go all the way down. How do you spell it? One day ago. Okay, there's that. Okay, there's that. There's that. Well, I don't know where I saw it, but he had 2 pictures up. It showed the old. He showed this. Oh, maybe this is it. Does this one have 2? Yeah, here it is. And that's what he's working on there. He tore all that crap out. Okay, so that's the one I saw right there. So, all right. That's what I don't like about this. You got to click on it, all these different things. So he put this up yesterday. So that was 2 days ago. So I didn't get to see it until yesterday or this morning. So he had this up 2 days ago. I think it was a short. Well, this was on his community tab right there. This is what I saw. But I saw that this morning. So that's been up for 2 days. I didn't see this one yet. All right, so. Okay, so we're going to end this on YouTube. I want to thank everybody. How do you get your subscriptions in alphabetical order? Let me see. I don't know. They just come that way. Let me see. I already deleted it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go to the subscription page. Hold on here a second. It's being slow. It's not pulling anything up. Now look. I can't. It's not pulling anything up over there. Holy cow. It's not cooperating with me now. When I want to go and check it. Let me go over to YouTube. Okay. Click on YouTube. Okay. I can't get to the other page. Ah. Holy moly. Well, that just sucks. I can't get to my subscriptions. It won't let me do anything. Look at that. Look at that crap. Okay. I don't know how I got it. You're kidding me. Well, I'm going to, yeah, time to rumble. I'll have to figure that out later. I'll let you know on the Wednesday night live stream. I'll figure it out. But there's some place in there that you could probably do it. So, yeah, let me put the end screen up here. Thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Let's get ready to rumble.
Where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry Mr. Can we leave the sea? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love.
Here's the swirly smoke. There's the link to Rumble. See, Senior Chief, I don't know when you put that up there. You'll be in Grapevine next week. See you after that. All right. Thanks for stopping in. Checking it would be a violation of YouTube policy. Really? Checking what?
And they left Columbus around 7. Oh Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating. Sending all
Yes, she did. Yeah, but you could go on to Rumble.
And Lord is right. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see.
Where the party starts. Hey, Steeler fan and Chesco. Oh, that wasn't Chesco. I was looking at him wrong.
My one true love waiting there to see me. For that
Long train, carry me home. Train, 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 won't you carry me home? Good night, everybody, on YouTube. We'll see you over there on Rumble. Bye-bye. All right. Let me put the Rumble thingy up here.